So are you still struggling to manifest your desires using the law of attraction? In this video, I'm going to clear up why you may be limiting yourself from using its full power. You may not realize this, but the law of attraction is only one of the 12 universal laws. Most people only recently started learning about this universal law of attraction since watching the movie The Secret. But there's a whole lot more to the universe than just that one law. The law of attraction is a very important one. But if you don't understand some of these other laws, then that could very well be a reason why you're failing to get what you want. So stick around as I touch on these 12 laws that you can use to help you to create a better life that is more in harmony and balance with nature. Hello, powerful manifestors. Welcome to my channel. I'm Victoria Gallagher, Law of Attraction hypnotist and #1 best-selling author of Practical Law of Attraction, and I'm here to help you tap into the power of your mind, align yourself with the manifesting conditions, and successfully attract your dreams, your goals, and a life you love. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon so that you are notified about any new videos. It's kind of silly that people think that you can truly use the full force of your manifesting powers using only one law. Yes, while most people are familiar with using the law of attraction, the law of attraction actually works in harmony with these other universal laws. And these 12 laws all work together. So I'm going to do my very best here to create a very concise, to the point, top level understanding of these 12 universal laws. By the way, if you're new here to my channel, you may not be aware that I wrote a book called Practical Law of Attraction, which goes into great detail on how to manifest your desires using that one law. But if you've been a student of the law of attraction for a while, it may be time to start learning about some of these other laws. So drop a comment in this video that says, "Hi, I'm new here," and I will give you a link to where you can download a free ebook called Meditation Magnetism. And if you've been a subscriber for a while, then also please drop a comment that says, "I'm back and I'm ready to learn about these 12 universal laws." Okay, so here we go. Universal law #1 is the law of oneness. Now, the law of oneness explains that every person, every situation, and everything else in the world is connected to each other. Someone thinks or does may affect your life in some way, and vice versa, even if you don't know that person at all. So this law states that there is only one energy flow and only one mind. So everyone and everything is all connected to each other. Universal law #2 is the law of energy. From thoughts to people, every single thing in this entire universe is made of energy. So that's what this law is all about. The law of energy can also be described as the law of vibration. And that means that energy comes in countless frequency levels. Energy and vibrations are being sent out into the universe constantly. So the law of energy is always in motion. Now, universal law #3 is the law of action. And according to the law of action, you need to take action steps toward what you want to manifest. And an example of law of action in natural motion is when a person gets angry and slams the door. The person is feeling so angry, so his or her action is to slam the door to show that he or she is angry. Even if that person doesn't want to be angry, he or she supports the emotion by action. All right, so I want to ask you, out of these 3 laws that we've covered so far, the law of oneness, the law of energy, and the law of action, leave a comment below to let me know which of these laws sound most interesting to you so far. And I'll be sure to make a video to expand on one of those 3 laws. Personally, I love the law of action, because when you take action, that is when everything happens. And if you have trouble taking action, then I highly encourage you to download my free HypnoCloud self-hypnosis app and listen to a session called Take Action Now. All right, let's continue with the rest of these universal laws. Universal law number 4 is the law of correspondence. A very popular quote from the Emerald Tablet states, "As above, so below." And this means that whatever happens inside your mental space is also reflected on the outside. So that's the law of correspondence. And that proves that whatever you think and feel in your conscious and subconscious mind is what you create on the outside. Universal law number 5 is the law of cause and effect. Now, the law of cause and effect says that events don't just happen coincidentally. Everything in your life happens for a reason, no matter if you see how or why it happened or not. The law of cause and effect can also be related to the concept of karma. Universal law number 6 is the law of compensation. Now, this law is like an extension of the law of cause and effect. And it means that what you put out is what you'll receive back in abundance. So if you do random acts of kindness and you do good deeds often, then you're going to receive good things back. And the same thing can happen with negative actions as well. So universal law number 7 is the law of attraction. This is the most well-known universal law out of all 12, the law of attraction. From the words that you speak to your beliefs, you attract everything in your life through energy. You even attract people into your life who have the same energy vibration or frequency as you do. Like attracts like, and so whether it's negative, whether it's positive, everything you see in your life is something that you have attracted to be there. Universal law number 8 is the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. That's a mouthful. This law basically means that you have the ability to change your life into anything that you want. And it's your responsibility to transform your life. And it's your choice to accept or reject the opportunities that the universe gives you. Energy is always in motion, and you get to choose whether you want to go with the flow or not. Universal law number 9 is the law of relativity. Every life obstacle is an opportunity for people to change their perspective and their life so that they can continue to improve themselves. These tests from the universe also help us to learn to let go of judging events and people as good or bad, nice or mean, etc., which we do when we compare ourselves to others. Everything in the universe is just existing. And that is what the law of relativity means. Universal law number 10 is the law of polarity. Now, this law states that everything in the universe has an equal opposite counterpart. The law of polarity helps us to understand the difference between positive and negative thoughts so that we can change thoughts that we don't want into thoughts that we do want. Universal law number 11 is the law of rhythm. Everything in the universe has a unique rhythm that it beats to, and these different rhythms develop into patterns, cycles, etc. in life. The law of rhythm encourages us to follow the natural flow of energy and harmony in the universe. And finally, we come to universal law number 12, which is the law of gender. The law of gender is commonly related to the concept of yin and yang, and it states that there are masculine and feminine energies in life, and it also tells us that everything needs time to nurture and grow in order to balance and master the masculine and feminine energies within ourselves. So from the law of oneness to the law of gender, each universal law has its own meaning and its own purpose in the universe. When used together, harmony and balance in the universe is always constant. So if you're very familiar with the law of attraction, then you'll now have a better understanding of how the universe works and how the law of attraction fits right in with the rest of the universal laws. So out of these 12 laws, which one do you feel that you need to start applying right now? If you want to start applying the law of attraction, you can get my free app, and Mastering the Law of Attraction is a free session within my app. It's going to help you in so many ways with over 500 hypnosis sessions to choose from. And you're going to be able to create a list of favorites to work on. So be sure to click the link in this video to download that free app today. And be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to be notified about my new videos, and share this video with your friends. Be sure to download my HypnoCloud app for some amazing law of attraction and manifesting self-hypnosis sessions. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye now.